So, Colin, some senators have been making the mistakes of actually holding town hall meetings.
Mistake you.
Yeah, mistake.
But that's tradition, though.
Yeah, tradition, and also normally a very good thing when you listen to the people that employ you. However, I guarantee that they feel like it's been a mistake.
I feel like this is a lose-lose for senators.
It's definitely a lose-lose for senators. So what's happening is primarily Republican, but also some, Republicans that are masquerading as Democrats.
Like Joe Manchin.
Yeah. Have been holding town halls, which are a very normal thing to do when you're a seated elected official.
Yeah.
And have been getting their asses chewed out for all of the terrible, terrible things that they're trying to do.
I've heard of this.
I know, because you're the one that brought it up.
I did bring it up. But not in this recording.
No, recording number 1 that we got rid of. So, go ahead, tell your favorite story about Republicans getting just it handed to them.
So, let's start with McConnell.
Let's start with Mitch McConnell.
So, they were talking about... Mitch McConnell was at his town hall talking about getting... repealing Obamacare.
Which, fuck you for that, Mitch McConnell.
And this woman, I don't know her name.
True American hero.
She went the fuck off on him, and it was glorious and hilarious, and I wish we had a camera so we could show you the face that he made. That'll probably end up being the thumbnail for this video.
Yeah.
I might try to put it in the video. I'm trying to get fancier with that, but she was just going off on like people can't afford insurance.
First off, she was angry and yelling, but she was incredibly respectful.
Yeah,
she started
by saying, "I want to thank you for 30 years of public service."
But...
And then continued, I'm going to paraphrase here because I don't remember the exact words she said, but continued by saying, but you're a fucking idiot. People can't afford insurance. The veterans are being screwed.
They're broken. She literally said our veterans are broken. And she's right. And in a lot of ways, she's right.
She basically said, and you're breaking it more.
Mm-hmm. I mean...
And she said, if you can answer to any of that, I'll sit down and shut up like Elizabeth Warren. And when I heard that, I was like, oh, damn.
And he laughed.
He got, like, the entire room laughed, and he giggled a bit.
Well, but he's the one person that's not allowed to laugh at that joke.
He's the one person who should not laugh at that.
A few of my other favorite ones, there's a senator, and I think his name's Cassidy, from Louisiana, and he's doing a town hall with all of his constituents, and a guy gets kicked out because he's standing up and he's screaming, 2020, you're gone.
Yeah.
Which was just beautiful and glorious, and that's exactly...
And I'm sure it's true, too.
It's exactly how...
2020 is going to bring a big mix-up to the Senate.
I mean, look at what's happening right now. First off, in 2018, I do believe the House is going to flip. And I mean, the Senate's going to flip.
Yeah.
I don't know about the House because, honestly, I haven't done enough research. But there's 33 Democrat and 10 Republican seats that are up for election, and I almost guarantee you that we flip 7 of the 10 Republican seats.
I'd have to look at the maps and...
Yeah, I mean, you got to look at the maps and everything, but even in states like Montana that swung 20 points to Trump, they are talking and considering and even using their votes for Democrats because of how terrible the Republicans in Congress have been for forever. I mean, Montana has a Democratic governor and split their Senate.
Yeah.
Democrat and Republican. That's crazy.
That was crazy.
That's not something that's supposed to happen. Montana,
I believe,
is
Connecticut, a solid blue state, though, just went purple. Like, split their Senate.
Did that special election happen and did we lose?
No,
I
think
they split
about to happen
during the election.
Yeah, they split,
and they're about to flip back because there's a special election, I think.
Well, we think they're about to flip back.
But again, blue, red, and purple don't really matter anymore because everybody in Congress, save for I think 10 to 12 people, they're corporate Republicans. Some of them ran as Democrats.
However, one more story, and this is another one of my personal favorites. Chuck Grassley.
Oh, good old Chuck Grassley. Mr. Death Panel himself.
Yep. When Obamacare was going up, he was making a big deal about...
we're going to have death panels!
There's
going to be panels of people that decide who get to die.
We can't have socialized medicine because there'll be death panels. Which is bullshit. No country with socialized medicine has death panels, to my knowledge.
Okay, to be fair, if a country had death panels, I'm pretty sure they wouldn't talk about it.
That's true. But, like, all the single-payer countries and stuff, like, all right.
Canada's a great example.
I've got two things to say on this. One of them's just continuing the story, so I'll say the other first. One of the biggest complaints that Republicans have about socialized medicine, single-payer healthcare, is look at the wait times in Canada and look at the wait times around the world. You're laughing because you know what I'm about to say. Wait times are for... Stop laughing.
I'm sorry.
Stop.
Calm. It's really funny.
Deep breaths. Okay. Not in my face. Fuck you. The wait times are for elective procedures. Like, if you want to get a nose job, you might have to wait a couple weeks. But if you need a kidney transplant or, like, you need your appendix removed, they'll do it immediately. Like, it's not like, oh, okay, so you need a triple bypass. Well, we can get you in 6 months. That's not what it is.
Okay, but the thing that the Republicans always get confused on is that they're not actually humans. So when you say something like a kidney transplant, that's elective surgery.
Well, it's elective surgery because, I mean,
you could.
It's something that you can elect to do if you're rich as fuck.
Ah, good point. I like it.
Yeah.
So, your second point.
Second thing is just continuing the story. So, this man stood up and he's like, hi, it's been a long time since I've seen you. Apparently he's met with Chuck Grassley before. I believe the man's a pig farmer.
He is a pig farmer.
So, he's just like, I am on Obamacare. And if Obamacare wasn't there, I would not be able to afford insurance. Flat out said, don't repeal Obamacare. Improve the damn thing. To thunderous applause.
I mean, first off, when they talk about repealing and replacing Obamacare,
that means repeal and
then
do jack shit about the rest of it.
But what they're trying to do is they're trying to convince people that when they say repeal and replace, that they're going to have health insurance, that there's going to be a better plan. It's not going to be a better plan. It's going to be the thing that we had during the George Bush years.
Yeah, it's going to be the thing that got us into the fucking crisis in the first place.
And I'm not even
in
a fan.
fact, it might even be worse because
be worse.
they keep saying they want to get rid of state lines and let you buy insurance across state lines. Now, that all sounds well and good. But what it really means is we want to let tax companies go to the cheapest possible state to operate an insurance company to dodge taxes.
They're all going to go to Delaware.
And they also will go to the state where they have the loosest regulation on what a health insurance company has to do.
Again, they're going to be in Delaware.
Which means that your health insurance is going to be worse.
It's going to cost more?
It's going to cost more. You're going to get less coverage.
They will... I mean, I don't want to be a conspiracy theorist, but, like...
This is turning into a video on Obamacare.
Cancer is a pre-existing condition.
It is a pre-existing condition. Our father wants to have Obamacare repealed.
Because he doesn't understand that the Affordable Care Act and Obamacare are the same thing. I'm telling you.
And he has diabetes.
Which is a
pre-existing condition. Which can block him from getting health insurance.
No. It won't block him from getting health insurance. They'll let you pay for it. It'll block him from his health insurance doing anything.
Yeah. I mean, if anything could possibly be caused by diabetes, they won't have to cover it.
Which
is a lot of things.
Yeah, it's. I mean, I didn't mean for this to be about Obamacare. I meant for this to be about the fact that some Republicans are going to town halls. Now, there are smart Republicans. I like to commend them for their, what's the word I'm looking for? Oh yeah,
Cowardice?
bitch-assness.
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 I say cowardice.
Yeah, no,
but bitch-assness.
Way better. Because
that's a good term.
Because what they've decided to do, fuck the town halls. We don't need to talk to the people. We know what they're gonna say. They're gonna say that we shouldn't have jobs.
They're going to say that they're going to vote against me when I'm up for re-election. I don't want to hear that.
There was a sign that I saw at a protest, right? When somebody did a press release instead of a town hall, right?
Yeah.
It was the lyrics from the Adele song. It said, "Hello from the other side. I must have called 1,000 times," which I just thought was fantastic. So yeah, they just decided they're not going to talk to their constituents. I've heard stories of people saying that it was dangerous to talk to their constituents, so they're locking people out of their home offices.
Wow.
It's so bad. They're doing so much terrible things that people want to talk to them. And these people are angry, but they just want change, and they want the things that the people, should stand for, because they're supposed to stand for the will of the people. And so all they're trying to do is express their opinion, and when they're allowed to express their opinion, they're tearing into them. So most of the time they're not.
Yeah, I saw a picture. I'm trying to pull it up now. But I forget what senator it was, but there was a woman holding up a sign that was a missing poster with his face on it.
With the congressperson's face on it. That's good. No, I So yeah, we just wanted to start the day talking about that. Do you have anything else you want to say? I feel like the video is getting a little long and it's about time to wrap up.
I mean, I feel like we can make a whole nother video on Obamacare.
Yeah,
here's one of them. For Courtney Gardner in Colorado.
People are awesome.
Yeah, it's pretty hilarious.
So, please. This is amazing. We're gonna have to link or put in some of these pictures for you guys. But anyway, it's the first of quite a few videos today, I'd say. Got a lot of stuff to talk about, and once again, I'm gonna try to convince Kyle to talk about non-politics for a minute. So
we can talk about non-politics.
So yeah, we'll be talking to you guys in just a little bit.
Yep.
Have a nice one.
Later.